He just sat on him. He just 619'd him. Oh, yeah, he 619'd him in the dink. So what's everyone want to talk about? Springboard and a crossbody caught. And now back down to the canvas and eat shit. Rey Mysterio 2-0. Unbelievable. How's everybody doing? How's everybody doing, baby? Let me tell you something, brother. I had a crazy day. I hope you guys had a good day. Hey, so let's start back at the beginning. I know Raw's still on, and many people are probably kind of watching it because obviously it's the go-home show for WrestleMania, which, you know, as you should be watching it. But we got to start back at monetize this when I passed out the first hour and 20 minutes or hour. I want to say a public thank you to Garguts for holding it down, and really Luke Rojas for being the funny. Listen, dude, I heard some really funny clips. As I would wake up and then pass out again, I laughed. I woke up and laughed at Garguts. I woke up and laughed at Rojas. They really did. Like, that could have been a nightmare scenario. An 8-hour show and I'm not there. You know what I mean? It could have been the stuff of nightmares. And honestly, I thought from what I heard that Garguts and Rojas did a good job. Like, I mean, it was pretty good. You know? I know that people freak out when I'm not there all the time sometimes. You know, like Big Daddy Dog isn't there. People freak out. But they did a good job filling in that spot. I thought they did well. So I first of all want to thank them. Also, it wasn't the greatest night ever because I passed out. But you know, hey, at least there was somewhere people to hang out and have a good time. So at least people had a pretty good time. But yeah, it sucks that I passed out. That really did suck. You know what I mean? That sucked, bro. It was it's probably rough, but it was all right. Yo, Sammy. Joe, do you see John Wick? I have not seen John Wick Chapter 4 yet. I have had no time. I have no money and no time. So I woke up today, this morning, to something that happens to me a lot of times at WrestleMania. This is now the third or fourth time that I've received a strike on my YouTube channel the week before WrestleMania, as if it's planned out by somebody. 1 week before WrestleMania, the biggest night of the year for my channel and for all of us and for what I do, my income, my livelihood, I wake up to a strike, and I realize that, oh, wait, that's going to keep me off the air on JCS until Monday night. So, of course, I'm working extra hours at work because I have to and because I also need the money and because I have to. And I woke up to negative $600 in the bank this morning. So I woke up to I have negative $600 right now. And I have 3 to 5 days to put that money in my account before they close my account. And if they do that, then I have no automatic way of paying all the things that have to come out in the next couple of weeks. And I don't know where my paycheck will go then either. So that's so it's not a very fun time for me right now, I'll be honest. But that's kind of how things go typically for me at this point. Things just keep getting worse. They gradually get worse, and then they seem to, like, all right, it's worse, but, you know, you'll figure, oh, it's way worse now. You know, it just keeps going like that. Just, oh, it's worse. Oh, by the way, speaking of worse, it's not worse because look at Trish Stratus's big luscious.
We plan the spot all day.
Cheers!
I want you to jam it in. Oh, it's in your bunghole.
Oh my God!
Whoa,
Negative 400 in the back.
I want it jammed in my bunghole. Whoa, it's in your bunghole.
Audio Jungle.
Wow.
Evening Joe, let's begin this with some help. Shout out to you and let's get you a little help. Can't let you struggle.
Wow. D. Welsh, you are a maniac. Holy shit. D. Welsh dropped a bomb on Monetize This, and now on the backup channel, here he is to drop a $200 support bomb. Fucking Christ, D. Welsh. What will we do? And by the way, Allison can't donate here because I don't have Super Chat on this channel. So Allison's probably confused. She's probably looking for Brett Favre or whatever right now. D. Welsh, all right, that's it. Let's drop it for, bring it on, brother. D. Welsh.
D. Welsh, he can't help himself, so he gonna have to help someone else. D. Welsh, yo, D. Welsh can't help himself, so he might have to help somebody else. D. Welsh, D. Welsh couldn't help himself. You're better off fucking helping somebody else like me. Like me. Yo, D. Welsh couldn't help himself. I guess he gonna have to help someone else. D. Welsh, he dropped big fucking bomb tonight. Oh my God, he gonna do it right. Here we go, 'cause D. Welsh is the same. Congratulate, new job and he's in the dough. Donating all the money to the Cronin Show. D. Welsh is ready to drop the bomb. You better ready, he gonna drop the bomb. Yeah, you sexy motherfucker. Oh, D. Welsh, you make me wanna hump your body. Even though you don't got a chin, I wanna come in your mouth. Yeah.
I can't believe it, man. D. Welsh, holy shit, dude. D. Welsh dropping a goddamn Welsh bomb. And I know what somebody's saying. I know that some of you out there are saying this. Joe, if you're negative 600 in the bank, why would you make the goal for tonight $300? If you're negative 600 in the bank, why make the goal for $300? Why wouldn't you make the goal for like the money $600? Well, because D. Welsh dropped 100 on Saturday, and I had about 100 already in the PayPal account. So it's all, so yeah, I didn't want to be a greedy piece of shit. I already am, so I don't want to do that. D. Welsh, man, getting us, holy shit, 75% of the goal already. We just started. Oh my God, what the fuck is going on TV? There's a guy that just busted a nut on a commercial, on a Raw commercial. What the hell? Wait a minute. We can play this, right? Because it's a commercial. It's not like Raw. Look, what is this? What is this?
Try Tide Power Pods with 85% more Tide in every pod.
Who needs that much more Tide?
Everyone's gonna need
Oh, that girl, she creamed all over herself.
There's 85%
What am I looking at?
more Tide in every Power Pod.
See?
What the hell?
Try Tide Power Pods with 85% more Tide in every pod.
What the hell just happened, bro? I just saw some lady creaming all over herself. What? We got to see this. This is bizarre. D. Welsh, thank you for dropping. What is going on here? What's? Oh, here. Oh! Oh, yeah! Oh my God! There is no way, bro. That is a cum shot, brother. What the hell was that?
See?
I don't know what okay. All right. Yes, guys, please make sure you subscribe to me here on Corrupted Nation, but also make sure you subscribe to my other channel, Evil Spectrum 3. It's all a word together. Evil Spectrum and the number 3. It's my former gaming channel. Make sure you subscribe to that channel as well, because I'm going to stream on that channel this week also. So I won't be able to stream again on JCS until Monday. Big Cream Energy. What's up, Mustafa? I think I'm going to save that D. Welsh song. By the way, D. Welsh, thank you for the $200, man. D. Welsh dropping a $200 bomb on the show here tonight. I don't know if anybody can top that. But yeah, I'm in some trouble. It's not been a good week. It's not a good week. I got a strike on my main channel for something that happened a long time ago, by the way. It was like retarded. But strike on the main channel. Which I may beat that actually, and I may get out of it, but just in case, I won't be able to stream on Joe Cronin Show until next Monday. Which, that's how many times has this happened to me, guys? It's been happening to me for 10 years. In fact, back in the day when you used to get a strike, you couldn't stream for 90 days. Do you remember that? That's why I have all these other channels. Like, back in the day when you got a strike, the first strike, you couldn't stream for 3 months. It was crazy. It was like, that was really crazy. So, yeah, so I got that, and I woke up to negative $600 in my bank account this morning, so... Negative $600, and can't even make money on my channel. But luckily, I can come here, and I don't have Super Chat on this channel, but I do have the donation link, which you can use, like D. Welsh just did. And I put a goal up that I thought was, it's not enough to cover everything, really, to be honest, of what I owe, but I mean, at least it's a start here tonight. And D. Welsh, man, I just want to say thank you very much, bro. I don't deserve the type of support that you guys give me on Patreon and here. And I thank you for being on Patreon, everybody on Patreon. And stick around on Patreon because I will be doing some audio uploads on Patreon throughout the week. Just as an extra thing for the patrons and something to do since I can't upload on the other channel. So Patreon's going to be loaded. So if you want to hear what I have to say all week long on the Patreon, patreon.com/Joe Cronin Show. The 90-day ban in 2016 is why we have the Corrupted channel. That's true. That's true. What was it called before, though? It was called something else. It might have just been called Corrupted. And I forget what it was originally called. And then we changed it to Corrupted Podcast, and then I changed it to Corrupted Nation because there was a channel called Corrupted already, so I wanted to add something to make it a little different. So I did that. And Sami Zayn's talking.
Story there that not everybody knows. Yeah, everybody knows Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens started in Montreal from nothing.
They're wearing the same hoodies. They're wearing the same hoodies.
That is where we made our names. That is where we truly became a team. And now, after all these years...
RJ Scum, thanks, man. I don't know if it can get any worse.
It all comes full circle, and we walk back into Los Angeles as a team.
I try to look on the positive side of things. I really do. Like, guys, I just feel like this is bad, bro. You know what I mean? Like I'm in some shit, bro. It's not even what I'm in is some crazy shit, bro. You know, it's not good. I'd like to be positive, but it's just quite honestly not good. So I told you at my work something bad happened too. At my work, they're now taxing us like 35%. They're taking out all the maximum federal tax and the maximum everything else. So it's like 35% of the pay of commission. They don't take it out of the hourly pay, which is light, but they take it out of the commission. So it's fucking crazy, bro. It's like one bad thing after another. So I just lost $2,000 a month that I used to make at work. And to top it off, we're in a drought right now at my work. We literally don't have a lot of supplies. So we're selling stuff like 8 months out and a year out. It's fucking crazy. And we're not even getting, like I used to go on 5. There were some times where I'd go on 3 or 4 appointments a day, like 2 or 3 or 4 appointments a day, and I would sell, 1 or 2. Now I'm going on like 5 to 6 appointments a day, but we can't really sell them because they need to have a project done in 3 to 6 months. It's crazy. So we're in competition with people. They're like, oh, you're cheaper or more or whatever, but the other guy can do it in 4 months. So my quotes on vinyl siding are off the fucking rails right now. So, dude, I'm telling you, bro, it's all bad. I don't know. Like, but I feel good coming on here to complain to you guys, because I don't really like to say this to my family and stuff, and I don't really have anybody to tell this to. So if I feel like I'm complaining, I do apologize all the time, but it's not good right now. My main channel gets a strike. Now I'm going to miss WrestleMania on my main channel. We have to go live on my backup channels for WrestleMania. -600 in the bank. And I'm making $2,000 less at my job now every month. It's like, what the fuck is going on, bro? And I needed to, by the way, I needed to make $2,000 more at my job before. I was like trying to figure out a way to get a third job to make sure I could fucking whatever. And now it's like I have to spend more time working there, and I'm making less money there. And I'm spending less time on here, making less money here, and it's like a double lose fuckery. And I don't know what to do because, honestly, I never should have been able to make that type of money anyway because I got a fucking GED and I'm a moron. So it's kind of like, you know what I mean? I have no business making that amount of money. So it's I appreciate being able to come on and vent with you guys because everybody's just going through such a tough time. So it could be worse, man. I'm actually kind of looking on the bright side of things, like I always do, because I've always done this. I've dealt with this for 10 years on YouTube. I've dealt with these issues for 10 years on YouTube, and it doesn't really faze me because nothing can really faze me at this point. You know what I mean? It's not really like possible. It's just kind of like, yep, that's another thing. That's another problem. Oh well. But one thing I will say, I know that I've been talking a lot about Star Trek recently, but one thing I will say, if you are a Star Trek The Next Generation fan, do not miss Picard Season 3. I don't care how shitty the first 2 seasons were. Don't miss the 3rd season. Fuck seasons 1 and 2. Don't miss the 3rd season of Picard. I'm telling you, bro. Don't miss it. Your eyeballs will explode out of your fucking head. Yo, Allison Tuckwab is here. Allison, you can't super chat on this channel. You can only super chat on my Evil Spectrum channel, which is my other 3rd channel, and on Joe Cronin Show. But since I can't go live on Joe Cronin Show for a week, you are not able to use super chats or super stickers on this channel, unfortunately. Unfortunately, it doesn't work. But Allison, if you want to use this link, you can do it this way. You can use that to donate if you want to. Damn, man, I'm 20 and on my 3rd job. Haven't stayed long enough. Don't worry about that, TXP. Don't worry about it, TXP, because, dude, I had a million jobs. I had so many jobs, man, for 3 months to 6 months to a year at a time. You'll be fine, bro. You're just trying to figure it out right now. You know, just play around with a whole bunch of jobs and find out at those jobs what you're good at. You may find out that you love stacking boxes. You may find out that you're good with customers. You may find out that you're good at customer service. You may find out that you're good at sales. You may find out that you're good at just sweeping the floors. You may find out that you'd be a good warehouse manager. You know what I mean? You do a bunch of weird jobs. Find out what you like and don't like, and then go looking for the perfect job that mostly revolves around the thing that you kind of like doing. It's not a bad thing to do. I did it. I figured it out. I didn't realize I was good at sales. Customer service and sales, I didn't realize that was what I was really good at. Now, customer service only goes so far, so that's why I need to have the sales aspect of it, because customer service only goes so far. Unless like you're a manager or something. But you could be a manager in customer service and make, between $50,000 and $150,000 a year. But if you're a customer service rep, you can make anywhere from probably $40,000 to $80,000 a year. And if you're a sales rep, you can make anywhere from probably $50,000 to $150,000 a year. So, and you could be a warehouse manager or clerk or something, $60,000 to $100,000 a year. So, oh my God, dude, Dolph Ziggler just fucking died, bro. Did anyone see that, dude? Oh my God, dude, Dolph is dead. What the fuck? Oh my God, bro. Dolph Ziggler is dead. You can get a GED. That's true, TX. Oh my God, bro. Because if you get a GED, it's the same thing as a diploma, basically. Because on all the applications, it says high school diploma / GED. It doesn't say college, high school, GED. It says college, high school, GED. So even if you graduated high school, whenever you check the box of graduated high school, you're also checking the GED box. You know what that means? It doesn't fucking matter. So go get your GED. I got mine. I'm retarded. And I'm talking about with school, bro. I'm retarded with school. I really am a stupid person when it comes to school and studying and doing well there. So I'm telling you, man, you can do it. Right? Allison, the money thing doesn't work. You have to use this link, Allison. The link is pinned to the top of the channel. So, Allison, if you don't have to send money, Allison, but if you want to send money, Allison, you don't have to do it. I know that I cried a river a minute ago, but you don't have to do it. But if you want to donate, you just got to go to the top of the chat, click this link here on the blue, and that will take you to the donation page. Click, boom, and then it will take you to the page where you can donate. And you can fill in your name, use PayPal, credit card, whatever the fuck, and you can donate. By the way, shout out to the top donator, D. Welsh. Soundwave 92 in second place. Shell in third. The Ghost from the Coast in fourth. Serious Stroke Game. Nick Ross. Sashas Mouthblood. Michael B., Colonel Stutters, and Drew Barr all on that list. Thank you, guys. Without you guys, I don't know what the fuck I'd be in. I mean, I'm negative 600 in the bank right now. What would I be without you guys? I'd be fucking fucked. So, thank you, bro. We'll see, man. Yeah, when I got my other job, I thought I'd be making about $100,000 a year. And then I realized, okay, I'll probably be making about $80,000 a year. But after the cuts that they just had to our pay, now it looks like I'll be making like 60, which is not good. Because I need to make I have 70,000 in bills a year right now, 70,000. Mostly like debt and IRS stuff and other things. So yeah, it sucked, bro. It's fucking crazy. I get it, bro. I am in it, brother. I get it. You know?
Shit bum.
Shit bum.
Sorry, it's not more. But hope it helps, dude.
Evil Socrum. What the fuck? Evil Scrotum? Evil Scrotum, thanks for the $5 and becoming a $5 shit bum. Are you kidding me, man? That's $5. That's a big deal. That's very nice of you. That's very nice of you. Anything, man, it all goes a long way. You know what I mean? 20 people drop 5. That's pretty good. I love you, bro. Thank you so much for tipping me, man, for tipping the jester. I appreciate it. Here comes Cody.
Every thought out of control. Fucking Cody Rhodes has got a cock.
Listen to that crowd. And it's WrestleMania season. If it sounds like this right now, what's it going to sound like at WrestleMania?
From Atlanta, Georgia, weighing in at 222 pounds.
Unbelievable.
The American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes. Can you imagine the adrenaline running through the veins of the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes? Now, Dave.
And listen to the pyro going off, man. Sounds sexy. All right. Cody needs to walk out with his dog. Yeah. Scare the fucking dog in the pyro again. Bro, that guy was into this song, bro. He was into it. Like, let's go. You imagine WrestleMania night? It's going to be nuts. Dude, Solo's coming out. Please don't get hurt, Cody. We don't need Cody Rhodes to get hurt. That'd be bad. Mustafa, I'll join you in a minute, man. I see you in there. Solo Sakawa. Sorry. Looking like shit. Cody and his dog versus CM Punk and his dog. Oh my God, bro. Can you imagine CM Punk and his dog? Well, we all know that Cody's going to win, dude. Cody's dog is way bigger than CM Punk's dog. And CM Punk's dog couldn't even last in that locker room brawl, you know? But then again, Cody Rhodes' dog can't even handle fucking fireworks. So, you know, whose dog do you put the money on? One of the dogs can't handle fucking fireworks. The other one, you know, got in a brawl in the back locker room and survived it. So you can make an argument either way, I believe. You really could. Casey is Raw. I want to thank Casey is Raw for the super chat donation the other night. Casey, thank you so much. I did not get to shout this out on the air. Thank you so much to Casey is Raw if he's watching, man. I'm sorry I missed it the other night. I also want to thank Allison Tuckwab. I believe I missed hers as well. And I also want to thank Colonel Stutters. Don't forget about Allison's $200 credit. Although maybe we did read that one last night. Mickey K9 became a member on JCS Army, so thank you, Mickey. We will be back on the Joe Cronin Show channel next Monday, I believe. Once the strikey poo is gone. We've dealt with a lot of these before. So hopefully we'll be good. You know what I mean? We'll see. I had a blast the other night. Me and my wife did a 1 hour something podcast about Star Trek. And we did our predictions and shit. Oh, shit.
I mean, I'm just so sick of you little meth head devil worshippers. I'll be honest, I'd like to take a big bite out of your face.
Appreciate the advice, man. I plan on getting my GED this year. First time donating, so I want to thank you and everyone for all the entertainment and time spent for us, man.
Thank you, man. It's good to have you here still. You know, when I was your age, I got a credit card and I had a band that I really loved. I've told this story before. It's not really a story, it's just a quick thing, but there was a band I really liked and they needed a van and they were taking a while to try to get one, and they were probably like $500-$600 away from getting the van on their donation page or whatever. And I had a credit card with like $600 credit on it, and I dropped $400 for them. And certainly I got invited to free shows, and I always got love from them forever, so it was awesome. But, you know, at the same time, I was like, what am I doing? You know, when that I defaulted on that credit card. That was back in 2005 or 2006 or something. I was 21 or something. So, yeah, I'm glad you only donated $3 because you're still trying to figure out, you know, everything. But, yeah, it was crazy, man. And so, but I wanted to help them, and I loved what, you know what I mean? I was working. I didn't have a family or anything. It's not like I was going to be on the streets. But yeah, it's funny how you do that sometimes to support things. But yeah, I was in the same position as you. I didn't know what I was doing. You know what I mean? So you'll figure it out. I was delivering auto parts. And when I would deliver auto parts, I would go into the stores to deliver the auto parts. And I would talk to the mechanic. So there'd be like a mechanic who owns his own shop, and I'd be delivering him the auto parts. And I'd be like, Teddy, how you doing? You know what I mean? And Teddy would be like, Dan, you know, my name is really obviously Dan. And so he'd be like, Danny, what's up? How are you? And then we'd talk about shit, and I'd make jokes and talk to them probably the way I do. And they were like, you're fucking hilarious. Like, you got to meet Dan. He looks like Eminem, that, you know, whatever. People would say, whatever. You know, you'd have a friendly conversation. And then I'd be like, dude, why are you buying the brake pads but not the rotors? Why am I delivering fucking 15, 16 fucking brake pads to you and not the rotors for anything? Does anybody ever use rotors with the pads? And the guy was like, oh, yeah, we get the rotors from the other people. They're cheaper. And I'm like, well, how much cheaper are they? And the guy's like, I don't know, they're like $1.80 cheaper each. It wasn't even that much. And I was like, oh. I was like, well, that's kind of got to be annoying. Like, they show up at different times. You're calling two different places. He's like, yeah, but, you know, yeah, anything to save a couple bucks, you know, obviously. And I was like, all right. I was like, dude, what if we could get that price? He goes, he's like, I don't know if you could get that price. He's like, I think I tried before. So I'm like, all right, well, I'll ask. So, dude, I called the office. Man, Cody Rhodes just got slung, brother. I called the office and was like, hey, this guy would buy brake pads off us. I mean, would buy rotors off us too. But they're $1.80 more at the other place each. And the owner was like, yeah, let me look. And he looked and he goes, well, the best price I could do is this. He's like, all right, I'll match that. I'll beat it by 2 cents. And so I would go to the mechanic and be like, hey, we'll beat that by 2 cents if you agreed, you know what I mean, you order so many brake pads and rotors at a time. And the guy was like, all right, you got it. That was it. I called the manager. I was like, yep, he's going to order rotors now with us too. Or he'll order everything. Brake pads and rotors. We got him for brake pads and rotors. And then he was like, well, what about everything else? We don't get he doesn't get spark plugs. He doesn't get this. And then I just was like, dude, just, you know, go with us for everything. And we'll give you a deal on everything. We'll wrap it all up. And then we did. And then the manager was like, hey, I'm going to put you on the sales team on Mondays. You're going to travel the sales route. And I'm like, what? I'm a fucking driver. And I work inside sometimes, but I'm not a sales guy. And he's like, no, I want you to go on the on a sales trip. Go out that day just to all these places and upsell them all this stuff. Or just do it when you're delivering parts too. He's like, same thing. And that's how I was like, you know what? I love doing that. And I'd go to a garage and the guy'd be like, well, I noticed that you always need more PD 150 rotors or whatever. You always need these and you're always out of them. I was like, if you would order, you know, bulk from us, we would give you an 8% higher discount. Would you like to order 20 instead of 4 or whatever the fuck it was? You know what I mean? And he'd be like, I don't know, maybe. And I'll be like, yeah, well, I mean, like, we're just offering a special right now, so can I write you down for that many? We'll only bill you for half now and half later. And then, they'd be like, all right, I'll do that. And then I go back and make a sale. And it was like I was making sales. And the office was paying me for delivery, for my car, and now they were paying me an hourly. And now they were paying me commission. And I was like, what the fuck is going on? I'm doing like fucking 5 different jobs. And that's how I learned. And I was doing the register too, because sometimes the manager would be out and I would be the guy in charge of the store. So I went from driver to assistant manager to manager sometimes, but then back to driver to sales guy and driver. It was fucking weird. But dude, it allowed me to get all this different experience of, I like customer service. I like helping people and resolving issues. I like selling things to people. You know, I don't like not being a grimy person, but I like being somebody who's like making sales by logic. Like, hey, it makes sense to do this, doesn't it? And then if it doesn't, it doesn't. But if it does, it does, and you make sales just by connecting with people. If you ask 20 people a question, you might get a yes from 1 or 2 of them. If you don't ask anybody the question, you won't get any. So you'll make sales. So I love that. I love people with businesses that need a sales guy to help them and things like that. I like doing that stuff. Like, I'll tell people about your business and I'll get them to sign up. And I don't know, I love that shit. I love meeting people and having a connection with people and becoming friends with them, and then they're buying from my company or me. But it's not a dishonest thing. It's not like a I get you on this thing. You know, I don't really like that part of sales. I mean, a little bit you do that, but it's not really. It's more real, genuine. Like, some guy says, I can't order that many rotors. I don't have the capital for it. Oh, okay. Well, what are you gonna? You're not gonna be like, come on, you can. No, you can't do it. What's my thoughts on what happened in Nashville today? I'll get to that in a minute. Luis Urdaneta, thank you, sir. I definitely do, Jacob RP, think the Winged Eagle belt is coming back. Oh shit!
Let's get gay.
Oh my God!
I want that gay in my face.
It's
I want that gay.
Tim Drake.
It's a party. It's the gays. I love gays. I want gays. I'm not straight. I want gay. I want that gay up in my face. Let's get so gay. Let's get so gay. And I love gays in my face.
Hello, Mr. Cronin. Quick question: what does Finn Balor have to do to be a main eventer or at least #1 contender for the world title? I feel like he's a very underrated wrestler.
Tim, I honestly believe, bro, that they should just bring back the Demon. Do the Demon, man. Just bring back the Demon. That's what I think he needs. Because honestly, dude, his regular personality isn't that entertaining. And he so far has done pretty well as a heel on the microphone, kinda. But I would rather them just bring back the Demon, man. It's a character. Why not have that character? Undertaker came out to the darkness every time. Just have Finn Balor come out to the darkness, to the Demon every time. Have Finn Balor just be the Demon at this point. You've done the whole rarity of the Demon, and you've done the whole Demon loses, and you've done the whole Finn Balor as himself, and Finn Balor is a bad guy. Now it's time to just give people what they want. The Demon every time. Fuck it. That's what I say. That's how you salvage and now elevate Finn Balor to something somewhat interesting again and make him tenacious and crazy. And, well, you know, he can lose. It's not a big deal at this point to me. But bring out the Demon. Fuck it. We need characters. We need something different. And I don't mind it. So, Tim Drake, that's my answer, bro. And listen, dude, thank you, Tim. Timmy boy. Your Jets are going to get Aaron Rodgers, by the way. I mean, Tim, you're a Jets fan, right? You're not a Giants fan, right, Tim? I forget. I think you're a Jets fan, Tim. Yeah, you are. Aaron Rodgers. You're going to get Aaron Rodgers, right? What do you think about that? Or if it happens. We don't even know if it's really going to happen, I guess. But it's all the rage from Allison, who I don't even think has figured out how to donate using that link up top yet. Allison, to donate, you just put it in the field, Allison. I hate to have to tell you this. Like, I see what you're saying, Allison. Allison, just you type it in. Look, see this? I know you can't click on it. 1, 3, 5, 10. You click on this here, and you can write 100. 1,000. Don't do that. Don't do that, Allison. 100. 1 million. You could send me $1 million. Can you imagine if someone sent me $1 million? I just stream every day, all day, forever. every day. I just wouldn't even stop. I really thank you, man. I got a strike on Joe Cronin Show, so we're going to not be able to go live for WrestleMania on JCS again. It's like the 4th time in history it's happened. So it's almost like someone plans it, don't you think? It's almost like somebody plans that. Never happens to JD or anybody else. You ever notice that? But it only happens to me. And I'm negative $600 in the bank. So you guys are really helping me get back to positive potentially. Because I don't get paid till Friday. So thank you so much, guys, for being this nice to me on a Monday night. On my backup channel, I fucking can't believe it. Tim Drake, thank you, bro. OG, and a guy who's... Tim Drake's always been a guy that's been nice enough to still stand by me and hang out and stuff like that. And has been really nice over the years. And it's good to see you, man. As always. Jacob RP said Mr. Beast would donate that. Maybe. Imagine, dude, if I got a car from Mr. Beast. I hate to say it, but I'd sell it. You know, just... Imagine that I get a big fucking $80,000 car from Mr. Beast. I'd sell it, and then I would take half the money and pay off the state taxes. I'd pay half the IRS off. And then I'd keep the $40,000 to like pay off some credit card debt and keep it in the bank so I don't have these type of problems anymore. So yeah, drop it anytime, Mr. Beast. But I will be live right here or on Evil Spectrum 3 at WrestleMania. So don't worry. I'll be live for WrestleMania, but it'll be here and on Evil Spectrum 3, my other channel. So that's the only thing that sucks. Cody is stacking up Soko right now. We're going to call him Soko. He's stomping a mud hole in him. Tim Drake. Great question, too, by the way, Tim Drake. For God's sake, Tim Drake. Oh, Cody, Jesus. For God's sake. For God's sake.
Yeah.
For God's sake.
For God's sake, for God's sake, Tim Drake, I'm a hater. For God's sake, Tim Drake, for my sake, he drop all that dough, put it on bait, put it on mate, put it on hate. What up? We gon' get cray. Yeah, for God's sake, Tim Drake just dropped 69, looking fine on mine. Here I come. We online, we gon' have to kill tonight. Come on, Tim Drake, no mistake. He dropped the dough, make the break. You know, hate, what up, don't you hate? What up, but no, but nope, the endo. Here I go on Joe Cronin Show and fucking Cody Rhodes. Here he goes, he about to fuck up. He is invincible, but WrestleMania, he gon' bring it back when he get the winged eagle belt around his back. Yeah, here come the pain, here come Roman Reigns, right down the drain, dipping on the name. Don't you know Cody Rhodes got the pain, but he got the game. Don't you know, but that's insane. Yeah, here come the Usos, 1, 2, 3. Sammy and Kevin are probably right behind me. Yeah, here they come, WrestleMania. What? Yeah, we will come on in the 39. I'm undefeated, fine. I'm gonna have to hide. I'm gonna come inside of your mom and Trish tonight. Oh, Cody Rhodes. Oh, it's a rock bottom. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, oh no, Cody Rhodes kicked out. Don't you know what the fuck? Yeah, Superman, Mario, the movie looking kinda fly. I'm about to die tonight, I'm about to cry tonight. Here comes Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens.
Hey, this is the WrestleMania finish that I predicted. This is the WrestleMania ending. They're doing the WrestleMania ending I predicted. Right now, though. That's so weird, man. This is exactly what I said would happen at WrestleMania. It's happening on Raw, though. And against Sokoa. Crossroads! Kablooey. That's exactly what they just did is the finish I predicted for WrestleMania. So that is not the way WrestleMania is going to end because they just did my prediction for WrestleMania on Raw. Guys, do you remember my prediction? Like, they just did the prediction for WrestleMania on Raw. What does that mean? What the fuck does that mean? I'm so confused. Yo, Dan Delahanty. Dan, how you doing, man? Dan, didn't I meet you because of the Stabbing Westward page? Don't I know you because of the Stabbing Westward page? I forget about sometimes where I meet everybody. But I remember, Dan, that you joined not that long ago, right? Because of the Stabbing Westward? Isn't that right? Because we still talk on the Facebook. Look at, what is Heyman doing? Talking in his fucking iPhone? I'm Paul Heyman talking in my iPhone. What's he saying? What was he saying? Shit, I don't know what he's saying. All right. 28-year-old suspect Audrey Hale identified as trans, left a manifesto, attacked, and did a pre-attack surveillance. That's freaky, D. Welsh. I never blame the groups of people, by the way. Everybody always blames, like, oh, of course it's a white guy, or of course it's a black guy, of course it's a trans person. It's just mentally ill people. I never blame groups. I don't blame the Christians. I don't blame the whites. I don't blame these people, those people. I don't blame trans people. It's just crazy people to me. That's what I think. Oh,
okay,
shit!
Here we go. Everyone knows I'm out the window.
Yo.
Motherfucker, no romance, cause there ain't no chance in my happy pants. Could you perchance come and take this dance and leave me here? I'm a bad motherfucker, ain't got no fear. What the time was the time, motherfucker? Time, motherfucker. Yo, put it in a happy rhyme, motherfucker. I said it's clock. Yo, bang, bang, tick tock. In a bucket, in a sock. Oil shock. 2 on consignment, 1 in stock. What's the time, motherfucker? I said it's clock. I said it's clock.
Really starting to think Cody is losing this weekend. Love you, Joe.
Yeah.
You very handsome man, you.
Oh, baby. Jesus. Wazam. Yo, Wazam, thank you for the $10 and dropping that big 10 on me. Thank you so much, my friend. We are close to the goal of 300. Look at that. Well, Joe, why didn't you make the goal 600 if that's how much money you're negative in your bank? I'm an idiot. That's why. But no, thank you. We're close to the $300 goal. What's up, everybody? For the people just joining us, for the 4th time in 10 years of covering WrestleMania, Joe Cronin Show has a strike, and I can't go live or do anything on that channel until Monday, until next Monday. Coincidentally, on WrestleMania week, I can't go live until next Monday. So here we are. I woke up with negative 600 in my bank this morning. I woke up to having a strike for WrestleMania week. So we will be live here on Corrupted Nation and on Evil Spectrum 3, my gaming channel, which does have Super Chat function. So that does have Super Chat function, but this does not. Only donations that work is the link up top above you right now in the chat. So, what'd you think of Raw tonight? I thought it was all right. I thought it was an all right go-home show. It felt long. It got a little draggy at times. You got to strike while the iron is hot right now with Cody for what it is. Because, like the guy in the chat said, people are going to get sick of him eventually. That's like the MO of him. People just love him, and he's fucking awesome. And then all of a sudden, he hits some kind of a wall. That happens with Cody. It just seems to keep happening. And so you got to prepare for that. So get it all while you can before you turn the guy heel someday if you do. If he even will go for it, he seems to not really be into that stuff at all. He just does not want to go heel. But God damn it, man. How about Trish Stratus? How about Trish Stratus tonight? Boy, let me tell you something. She's fucking looking luscious. You know what I mean? Oh, look at the shirt, bro. I'm going to wax my carrot tonight. Just letting you know. I am waxing my carrot, and I might actually put that photo up to do it, by the way. Jay Menace in the house. I'll tell you off the air, Jay. People think he hit the wall already. I don't know, man. hit the wall already? I'm not sure. I'm not sure about that. Trish is going heel. Really, D. Welsh. I didn't listen to enough of the promo tonight, so I don't know, but that's a great point. That's a great point. We're going to find out if she goes heel or not. Let's bring in a friend. Everybody needs a friend. Let me tell you about my best friend. Let's bring in the man himself tonight on my Raw review, as we're live from Corrupted Nation for the first time in like a year. Oh, yes, Stabbing Westward, says Dan. That was like fucking 20 minutes ago. Dan, what up, Dan? Oh, yeah, did you? Oh, yeah, that's right. And you commented because I made a slow cover of Damaged Goods because I wanted to put it to the Star Trek trailer or some Star Trek thing I made. And I didn't want to get a copyright, so I made my own version of Damaged Goods, like in slow motion. That's funny. I made it like really kind of like darkish, like weird, instead of like fast and kind of raging like theirs. That's right. I think I posted it on the stabbing thing, yeah. I'm always making weird stabbing covers and things. I love Stabbing Westward. I fucking love it. I would say if you mix Stabbing Westward with Nine Inch Nails and then a bad musician, that'd be what I would make. Because I'd say I'm a half a musician. I'm like half as good, half good enough, not quite good enough. But anyway, and Stabbing Westward's going on tour. Now the only thing that I'm upset about is, man, they really should have said. Maybe it's none of our business, and maybe Chris Hall doesn't want to tell people about it. But man, people were really worried about him, and he didn't. Man, I felt like fucking, write something like, hey, I'm feeling better. Hey, everything went really well and I'll be okay, everybody, and see you out there and we're good. Nothing really. Just like, hey, we're on tour. I just can't believe there wasn't like an update. Like in a way, just talk about his medical stuff a little bit. Like to say, hey, I'm ready to go. Just no updates. Everybody's just fucking terrified. Like, oh my God, my favorite singer could die. Has cancer. Fucking crazy. Yo, Mustafa.
Yeah, everyone.
Whoa.
It is Joe. Cronin season's about to blow. It's going
Good
down.
Lord. I had your volume up way high. That just blew my head off. My bad. Oh.
Well, good morning.
Also sounds like you're calling from a bathroom cock. No, you sound fine, though, actually. So what'd you think tonight, Mustafa? I was all over the place with this. I thought it was so. What'd you think? Go home show WrestleMania.
Well, apparently this is Monday Night Raw. This is the A show, which I still don't even understand what the hell that means.
What do you mean you don't understand what that means?
Honestly, dude, for years, Raw apparently has been the flagship show, and if that's the case, like I gotta tell you,
it is the flagship
show.
It is the flagship show. It's the original show that's always been the big show.
Understandably,
are you referring to now that SmackDown has bigger ratings than Raw? Is that what you're talking about?
Not necessarily in ratings, but just the quality of the show. And I've been paying more attention to SmackDown within the past 8 months, and not just because it's a 2-hour show. The quality of the show is great. I prefer the matches on SmackDown more so, but Raw, I've always had I've always had an affection for Raw because yes, it is the one of the original big shows that they did on a consistent basis. But this Go Home WrestleMania, I will even say this: it was a decent Go Home WrestleMania Raw. I wasn't the biggest fan of certain elements, but again, it did what it had to do. I mean, a lot of these weeks, unfortunately, were just those average shows where you just had to get in what you had to get in, and only at a certain point you reveal, okay, this is leading to the WrestleMania match that we're all expecting.
Yeah.
Again, the main event was fine. The fact that Solo did the job, I was actually I thought this was going to be like a DQ finish.
You were surprised that Solo did the... Oh, shit.
Some reason I miss phoning you from a phone booth. I miss phone booths. I miss phone booths. I miss phoning you from a fucking
Sasha's mouth
So are they
blood.
gonna make Cody Rhodes the babyface look untouchable every week, or? This dude getting the Cena treatment shit, even he looked vulnerable though.
Yeah, this is very interesting, Sasha's mouth blood. And by the way, thank you, Sasha's mouth blood. Because of you, Sasha's mouth blood, we just hit the goddamn donation goal already. That's fucking crazy. Ba-boom. Oh my God, Sasha's mouth blood. Thank you so much. That was a huge fucking help, a massive help. And a big shout out to D. Welsh, who dropped $200. Tim Drake, 69. And TXP, Evil Spectrum, Evil Scrotum, I don't know. And Sasha's mouth blood.
I wonder if Sasha's mouth blood actually cures cancer.
I bet you it gives you cancer from what I can see of her personality.
I'm assuming Sasha's mouth blood is probably just a 55-year-old man in a trailer.
Because of his weird, yeah, he might be right.
Is it a nice trailer? Is it a double deck trailer? Is it like a Pimp My Ride type trailer? What are we talking about?
Well, think of the trailer that Trevor from GTA 5 lives in.
So basically, bed bugs probably smells like ass.
Yeah,
it smells like cum and ass.
Okay.
Yeah, it smells like Sasha's mouth blood.
You think Sasha smells? Is that what you're saying? You think Sasha's a smelly person?
Well, I don't think her mouth blood smells very good.
Yeah, but I mean, her body might stinky a little bit, you know?
You know what, though? I wonder which woman... She doesn't look like she smells bad, but, like, I have this, like, weird feeling that, like, Bailey has, like, a really sweaty smell. You know, just like, ugh, put some deodorant on.
Sasha's mouth blood is in the Discord and says, I'm 26, not 51.
Wow,
Just
crazy.
To verify.
There you go.
I don't know why I'm laughing so hard at that, but it's hilarious.
You know what? Because I misjudged, but you know what? You know how many people in this fucking community that have like some funny name? It's like, oh, he's almost 60 years old. I love your show, Joe. I always love your show.
Well, you better love my show. I mean, listen. Hey, by the way, you held it down, man, the other night. You guys, I kept waking up laughing at you guys fucking periodically and then passing the fuck right out again on Monetize this Saturday.
So you pulled the Tommy. You fell right back to sleep, and then we were like, Cronin.
Let's not mention him. Let's not mention him again, so we don't get another fucking strike.
Oh yeah, fucking hell, man.
But
anyway, I'm surprised you didn't get. I'm surprised you fell asleep at all because like, Pacharo was saying your fucking name every 5 seconds.
Oh,
like,
I woke up to that. I woke up to it. I woke up to that.
Where's Joe?
Where's Joe? Why isn't Joe? He just kept saying that. It was like, you're a fucking retard, bro. But then it became funny.
Psycho said in the chat, DeMarco has 4 times the brains that you do. Shut up.
Why?
Dog.
Well, he's a troll person, but whatever.
The brains that you do.
I have after brains that you do. I've got I could be. I want to be said. You know.
Okay. Yo, TV Sweetie Pie just said this. I want to skip Trish's roast beef.
Yeah, me too.
Dude.
I bet you it looks like her mouth.
Having fun with the chat.
I bet her roast beef looks just like her mouth, kind of. Like, look at her lips. Just turn them sideways. That's them, probably. I have after brains that you do. Like
Sasha's lips look like a fucking horse vagina.
Ooh, Jesus Christ.
That's. I mean, I haven't checked, but apparently you have.
You should check. Now, I have something to show you. I got something to show you.
Did everybody like Bailey's wannabe tough guy promo for the 50th time?
She just sucks. She just sucks.
Shut the hell up!
I was contemplating whether or not that was from her or that was from Becky as far as being that big tough guy. Because did you realize how much she was taking a breath after every sentence or near sentence she was done? She was like, she was blown up after that.
Yeah, check
promo.
her lungs.
Oh, yeah.
Check her lungs for whatever Brody had, because it was very weird when she couldn't get anything out. Hey, look at this.
I think I'm gonna poop now.
What?
Jesus.
Let's just one more time hear that beginning.
Let's just play that one more. Play that one more time.
Play
Let's
that one
all
more
keep
time.
silent.
Here you go. Listen to this.
Oh, I think I'm gonna poop now.
Joe?
I just want you to know that in the back, the poop sound was my daughter making that sound. Oh shit!
Oh god,
that's even worse out of context.
What is wrong with you, Joe?
She's an actress. Oh my god! The blue is off the roast.
This is a great follow-up.
I know, right? What is
this?
this?
Somebody's punch. I don't know why that even makes.
It's okay. Fecal matters on the floor. It's okay, I am a horse. Fecal matters on the floor. It could be worse on the floor. My fecal matters on the floor. Fecal matters on the floor. Fecal matters on the floor. But it's okay, I am a horse. It's okay, I am a horse. My fecal matters on the floor.
We're having a fundraiser for me tonight. Look at this. The blue is off the roast.
Hey, that's my
It's
line.
the Joe Funding.
The Joe Funding? Joe Funding Show.
Solid 6/10 show. Definitely looking forward to more matches this weekend than I was a week ago. Keep it hard for Rostifas waiting and wanting lips.
Yeah, you know what? What I would like to do is I wish there was one more week of something slightly better than this, and you could take away one of the past weeks. But I will say, this was the best week of build to get to WrestleMania. So while I don't think that they nailed it, like you said, like a 7, 8, or 9, or 10, you know, I think it was maybe a 6 as well. So they did pretty good, and now it's WrestleMania time. I mean, it could have been worse.
I think the reason why they were, especially with the main event feud, I think the reason why they wanted to make it seem like, you know, they haven't really been in the ring with each other that much, and it kind of only started just a month ago on their build for Roman and Cody, is to make it seem like, well, maybe Cody isn't the guy that they're going to go with. Maybe they're going to go with someone else.
Yeah.
And I think it was purposely done to create doubt into your mind.
Right. Well, and they did the predicted ending. I mean, they literally did the ending to WrestleMania that I was calling out for 3 months or 4. How long have I been calling that out? That they're going to interfere, and then Sami Zayn and Kevin will show up, and they'll even the odds, and then he'll be left in the ring with Roman and then beat Roman. They did that tonight.
And also remember, Paul Heyman, every WrestleMania or like Raw before Mania, he always brings it, like, gives you a home run of a promo where it's like, you better be careful whoever opponent's going to be, blah, blah, blah. And he constantly does like that, gives you that level of doubt of, do you really know who's going to win? Do you really know who's going to lose? So, it does plant a bit of doubt in your mind thinking, the challenger's not going to go over.
Paul Heyman is the Jew.
Well, and again, I like those promos personally, because then it makes me feel, okay, I think I may know in my smart mark mind that I know what's going to happen, but then at the same time, do I really? So it's intriguing.
I want to just hop in real quick and say that I feel like this is one of the first go-home shows to WrestleMania in a while that I've heard like any type of real genuine buzz or excitement for the community for a main event we know is going to happen. So this has to be like a step in the right direction, at least in that regard.
I'm not going to lie.
Sorry, but this isn't really the go-home show. That's on Friday.
Right.
Because the brand split's over.
That's true.
Right.
That's true.
And also, like I said, I was just going to say, I mean, again, it's not quite like the go-home show like it was in 2014 with, Daniel Bryan and the whole Yes Movement thing. But, I will say it was definitely a passing grade. It wasn't like, a high passing grade, but it got what it needed to get done. I just wish that we saw a little bit of like Finn Balor and Edge, even though we got that promo last week, just like I'll go home with that. I liked what they did with Theory. in the empty arena, because I actually thought that was different and it was unique to do that.
You know what? You know what though? When they did that empty arena thing for a second, I was like, "Oh, am I watching like old 2020 Raw or something like pandemic era Raw?" I'm like, "Oh, he's just in an empty arena." So it's because I've had too much experience with empty arenas from the pandemic era.
Well, you know, back in the day, I mean, even in the Attitude Era, there was a time where I think it was like Mick Foley and Terry Funk were like in the ring when they were setting up the ring before a show, and they were, doing like some, storyline promo work, which, again, it's nice to see that every once in a while.
Or
Just
like
to
when
know
the
that,
Or like when the Rock and Mankind had a falls count anywhere in a
yeah, but that was a
empty
match.
arena.
That was a match. This was just a promo, and those are actually really cool to have every once in a while, as I said before, because they're not really done as often.
Hey, real quickly, just wanted to say Casey is raw. Casey, thank you for the donation on Saturday night. I was passed out, so it never played, but I played it earlier tonight, or at least I talked about it earlier tonight. So I just want to say thank you, Casey is raw. You did not go unnoticed, baby. And we are sexy. We will be live on this channel and Evil Spectrum 3, my gaming channel, all week long during WrestleMania. So look for my videos on this channel and Evil Spectrum 3 potentially, and all week long. And then, of course, you'll get all the updates to where I am and what's going on if you're a patron. So make sure you're on patreon.com/Joe Cronin Show. Download the Patreon app on your phone. There's just fucking awesome shit on it. Become a patron. Yeah. You'd know what was going on tonight if you were one. So
for $5, you can get pretty much everything on Joe's Patreon. And, for just $1, you'll basically be getting notified for all of his shit, that YouTube fails to notify you, even when his channel isn't striked.
For just $1. For $1.
For just $1.
There you go. See, that sounds more like that
25.
That sounds a little more like what's his name? Lars to me. Sometimes you sound more like Lars. Other times you sound...
Well, you know what? I'm not really, because I only recently started doing the Jesse Ventura
but it's
voice.
good.
I
love it.
Never really practiced him.
I love it. I love
you know what?
Jesse.
When I'm doing him, you know what I'm doing him?
You're doing him?
Doing him? What
exactly.
The fuck?
I was singing the same thing. I always
on patreon.com. Sorry. Go ahead.
I was cut off. I thought it was a donation.
No.
I slip into my Joe Swanson voice on accident where I'm like, Hey Peter, why don't you come down over here?
Oh wow.
Just don't yell.
That's amazing. That's turning me on.
Don't yell.
That is turning me on.
Hey Peter.
It's 5, 15 or 25.
Hey Joe.
Become a patron right now.
15 or 25 to help us stay alive. 5, 15 or 25.
25.
Shit bomb. It will get in your head. Yo.
Hey, what up? I have a question. Whenever we are watching Mania this weekend, we should make up a drinking game to watch along. Also totally
Good
random,
point.
but would be a funny prank to replace all the Bibles in a church with Quran, Islam, and film the reaction lol.
And then, oh yeah. And then maybe like dicks and stuff, or like LGBTQ stuff with like people getting pile drived in the ass. Neo-Marxist Rubik's Cube. Oh my God. That's gotta be.
That's very specific.
That's
very specific.
That might be D Rose's worst nightmare, wherever he is. Neo-Marxist, thank you for the $5. I'll gladly accept the $5.
Hey Joe.
Yes.
Go Hogs for Life asks if Pacharo is banned.
I don't think he's banned. I mean, I don't know even what he said the other night because I was asleep and I haven't had time to go back and listen to Monetize This, but I know. But he was retarded. I do know that for a while.
I was out before like the 3-hour mark because I was just getting really tired. But they went on for for 6 hours longer after that, and I'm like, damn, really?
And you need to go back and listen to what your boy The Dark Knight said. This man is a fucking comedian, bro.
Bro, I was dying because Garguts was fucking kind of making fun of him or something, like making jokes about him.
Bro, Joe, this man. Well, if y'all haven't heard it, I'll let y'all go back and listen to it. This man he's ridiculous, bro.
Who?
Dork.
Oh, Dark Knight.
Oh, he was on the show?
I met him.
Yeah.
It's so funny because I met him because of my Star Trek community, like stuff. Because I'm doing all this Star Trek stuff, I met him in the Star Trek-ish community.
You raised a piece of shit.
And
Raw is the flagship show. Eddie in his lowrider
Oh.
shoulda ran over Dominic as a kid. I wanna
Dominic.
tongue tickle Trish's tasty twat. Cody gonna lose and should. Boston sent Dalbeck to AAA lucky nobody gets hurt wrestling 5 days before Mania. Poor Dole.
But I'm just
Dude, Dolph Ziggler got annihilated tonight.
I remember your reaction when you saw him get for that finish.
Yes.
I
Holy
popped,
fuck.
actually.
That was crazy. I stopped whatever I was talking about or doing because I saw it and I was like, oh, you took a back elbow at the wrong timing and just fucking crippled and died. Hey, and here's the thing.
I said this in the chat.
Somebody get me Pacharo's face with the "Where's Joe" underneath it. That's hilarious. Someone make that. Work on that. I'll make that a T-shirt. Go ahead, Mustafa.
I said this in the chat. I said, dude, Dolph Ziggler is the number 1 J-bro in the company. No disrespect, but I mean, outside of Mustafa Ali, I was like, yeah, Dolph is like the J-bro. He's the Steve Lombardi, the Brooklyn Brawler, if you will, of the company.
Bro, he went full Shawn Michaels, but also looked like he took a shot. It was awesome. He got fucking annihilated. It was fucking crazy. I couldn't believe that.
Well, I mean, I'm assuming we're going to be not talking about predictions for Mania tonight. I'm assuming that's going to be later in the week, maybe Wednesday.
Yeah. Yeah, because normally tonight I'm already leaving to go to bed right now, but because tonight's been I've had a bad situation going on here with everything in my life, I was like, I'm coming on tonight to rant for a little bit and get it all out. So, we won't be on for much longer, but, because I do have to get up very early on Tuesday. But, we'll do predictions, I would think, either Wednesday or Thursday.
I just want to know, because that donator asked, he was like, oh, Cody should lose or whatever, and he should. And I'm wondering, what is the reaction going to be if Cody does lose? Is that going to be a satisfying moment at the end of WrestleMania? Everybody was saying, oh man, they wasted Sammy's moment. Well, now they're wasting pretty much their biggest opportunity for Roman to lose his title at the biggest stage that you can possibly have him lose it.
Well, let's talk about this, because we've spoke about this for the past maybe 8-9 months, even when Cody came back, because he was wanting to go after the title. If Cody is not the guy, who is the guy, and when does he, grab the prize of being the WWE Undisputed, Universal Champion?
Now wait. Is that something in principle only because there's not a clear and immediate answer? Is that why that's a thing to say? Because I don't believe that just because it's not a clear answer in front of us that there is not an answer.
Well, that's not this. Well, yeah, of course, maybe there will be a guy in a few years that will be the new megastar of WWE or whatever. But as of right now, there's nobody on the roster with as much heat as Cody, and without as much popularity, as Cody, that people want to see take the championships off. I mean, you could say maybe you got a little bit with Sammy, but again, he's not going to be world champion simply because he can't go to Saudi. I think that's really the thing that's.
So let me rephrase the question then. Is Roman without the titles a megastar?
Yeah,
he is. Okay, so bigger than a superstar. So in other words, as a megastar, can cross over anywhere, however, based upon what he's already done at this point in his career. He can go to any form of entertainment.
I think it's well aware that everybody has this idea that he's going on break after WrestleMania. I think that's already been stated. So you might as well just have him drop the belt, because then you don't have to put a time limit on when he's coming back. You know what I mean? If he's still champion and he wants to go out on this break, he'd have to be back within at least a few months.
I would say, honestly, bring it back at Rumble. Shoot. Yeah, I mean, like, this guy's been running hard for 3 freaking years at this point with the title,
Well,
even during the
running hard,
pandemic.
he wrestles like once every like 2 months. That's not like
But
hard.
that's not what I'm just talking about. It's not just being in the ring. It's also making appearances. It's also flying around everywhere. And this guy, remember when Shawn was the champion, he was practically, on the road almost like excess of like 290 days, 300 days out of the year.
Dude, it's
Barely
like
any time off.
really tough. I'm like flying around everywhere, going to these like 5-star hotels and eating from these 5-star restaurants. Getting paid millions of dollars. Just like always so exhausted because they make me wrestle like every 3 months.
That's not entirely what I just said or meant by that. So what he's going to, dude, he's also working out, training, not being away from his family practically most of the time.
Don't those fucking steroid heads, don't they do that already? They already go and work out. That's like a pastime for fun.
Mm.
Name another thing. And families are expendable,
Hey, I have a quick question. We talked about the shooting that happened earlier today. Did that person shoot a kid?
That person shot 3 kids and 3 adults.
Jesus.
Yeah, I thought that was the understanding.
Happy, fun wrestling time talk.
No.
Well, let's fine. Then let me ask this question.
I just needed to know. I didn't want to look it up.
So is Cody a megastar with or without the title? Does he need it in order to be a megastar, besides just being a superstar and a wrestler?
Well, from what the position that they've put him in, he needs to win this match. So in order to win this match, he needs to be the champion.
Because if he doesn't win this, it's like all this, and like it would have to be that Roman cheated. I mean, if Roman just straight up beats him, it's like
that's what he does in most of his matches because he's a heel. That's the whole point.
He cheated to beat Drew, and look where Drew is. He was fucking.
He cheated against almost every person he was in the ring with, whether it be outside interference or what have you. The only time he never really necessarily cheated was when he had that match with Seth, and he technically lost by disqualification but retained the belts.
And then he beat Seth. I think a few weeks later at one of their like big live shows, the Madison Square Garden show.
House show. Yeah.
No, it wasn't. You know why it wasn't a house show? Because they talked about it on Raw. And then because they did a story angle with Brock Lesnar and stuff where they attacked them and they showed it on Raw. So it technically does count. So if all those people who were like, why didn't Seth get his title rematch? They gave it to him at a house show.
Yeah, it was still a house show. Just because they showed it on Raw, it's still a house show. They had cameras there, but it was only just to shoot the angle.
Well, it's canon in the WWE timeline.
I know, but it's, it is what it is. It's a match, whatever. But yeah, so Roman, in my opinion, Roman without the belts is still the biggest star in the company because the way that he was booked, the way that he was groomed, the way that he just, again, ate people up, this and that, blah, blah, blah.
What a great way to follow that one up. The way he ate people up.
He did. And one thing led to another, and he's like the top, guy in the company. And he's been undefeated, except for, the one time where he didn't get pinned in a tag match where, his partner got pinned.
We're stopping. 2 quick questions, because I want you to keep going. First, do you think Roman is a bigger star than Brock? That's my first question.
Brock, in terms of WWE? Because if it's just WWE, yes, overall, as far as Brock with his UFC appeal, MMA appeal, and various other different things, absolutely not.
No, The Rock is.
My second question, real quick, is what is the plan with Cody after Mania? What is the plan? That's
the thing. It depends on if he wins. It's going forward, but again, if you don't have enough strong heels to go up against Cody while he's the champion, you're dead in the water. If it's Roman, then okay, he. Again, you continue it, but then it just begs the question: how long are you going to keep the belts? I think honestly, if they keep the belts on Roman, they want to try to eclipse Hogan's record. That's what I think. Like what would happen, basically.
Yeah, that's great. Waste your time trying to fucking break a meaningless record that doesn't matter. Like
because you are not gonna break Bruno Sammartino's record. I will say that right now.
But people who want him to do the whole 1,000 day thing, they're like, no, he should beat Cody so he can do 1,000 days, then lose to Cody the next month. Like, the 1,000 day thing, it doesn't mean anything. It's a kayfabe accomplishment. So it's not like, oh man, Roman could have been a really good wrestler, but he never made it to 1,000 days. Why would WWE waste pretty much all the momentum they have with Cody just so they're like, well, we just want to get Roman to 1,000 days, then we'll have Roman lose. Like that's such a stupid idea.
I want to answer a question in the chat. Colonel Starters is like, what do you mean, Rostafa? WWE has 90% heels. First and foremost, just because you're considered a heel doesn't necessarily mean you're a believable heel. And being a believable heel means that you are a threat to the babyface who you want to see overcome not only that obstacle, but can take legitimately as a champion you won't get tired of.
Well, you have an obvious heel of Gunther. That's probably going to be one of Cody's first challengers due to their Royal Rumble showdown.
Everybody's kind of like size-wise, at least a good match for him. Like Drew, everybody that Roman kind of faced already, Seth, they kind of match up good with him. So as far as that goes, I think that could work, and it should, as long as it's executed well. Sorry,
I mean, there's several baby faces you could turn heel, but the thing is, though, it's like if you're just doing that just to face Cody and you have nothing for the heel to go after the fact of that big program, then it's just a waste of somebody going heel.
I think your plan is to turn Cody. That has to be it then.
Well, I mean, at some point, Cody will have to turn. Not right now, and I think I think that's probably what Cody wants. Is he wants to be a babyface champion? He wants to be the babyface superstar. And eventually he'll turn heel, but he doesn't want to do it right now. He didn't really get to have that in AEW where he was the super babyface champion, so he had to go to WWE because they were turning on him.
So it's either going to be Randy Orton is either going to screw him during the match, or he's going to win the match, and then Randy Orton maybe, or Randy Orton will come out on Raw the next night. What do you think about this whole Randy Orton variable? The guy
with Randy's still kind of injured based upon what some reports have speculated or even tried to at least come up with a remote truth of.
I don't believe this.
Randy, though, I mean, again, I could see him wrestling, Cody at SummerSlam. I could see that as a potential match. Plus, it would give him more time to recover.
Yeah.
All right, Pacharo.
Hall of Fame.
Hey guys, just to let you know, the man of the hour, Pacharo, has entered the Discord. Everybody's favorite.
Hello.
But anyway,
Pacharo, how you doing, brother? We're live, Pacharo. How you? Where's Joe? Where's Joe? Where's Joe?
Where were you that? Where were you that night anyway?
Your mic is way too low. I can barely hear you.
All right, bring it on, Pacharo. What do you got for me tonight?
But I want to know where were you that day?
Where was I?
You made me nervous, scared.
Jesus Christ, your microphone's making me nervous. Where's your mic gone?
Wait, was too low?
No, you just it's like low, but then you're loud. It's just
and
he leaves.
It's funny, Pacharo. It's funny you said because you missed Joe so much and you were worried, but you said that Joe's one of the fakest people in the community.
I never said fake.
What's the community?
Joe is the disgrace of the
I didn't say fake. I said disgrace.
He said Joe is the disgrace.
You kind of said both.
No, I didn't say fake. I didn't say fake. I said disgrace.
No,
Joe, you're not a fake. You're just a disgrace.
Well, I mean,
doing that Tommy shit again.
All you needed to do was enjoy the night.
How is Joe fake when he's a real person?
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Bashar, you're real close to like a month ban or something. I'm just telling you.
All right, I'm sorry.
Real close. Let me
down on one knee and apologize to Joe.
I just did. I just said sorry.
All right, that's
it.
You
weren't down on one knee and sucking your dog's cock like he asked you to.
My dog doesn't have a cock.
My dog doesn't have a cock.
Licking her nipples. I don't know what.
Do you have a girl dog then? You have a girl dog?
I have a boy dog and a girl dog.
So your dog does have a cock.
Yeah.
One of them has a cock, so he's not wrong.
Yeah.
You fucking
the one
liar.
the one that you saw on camera was a female dog.
Oh, okay. That makes sense.
Hey, Joe, did you see Colonel Sutter's picture in the Discord?
No, I have not seen it yet. Where is it? Where is he?
Go to the JCS live chat.
Jesus Christ. Oh, what is it? Wait, I can't see it. What? Because he looks because he looks all pretty.
No, he posted a picture of Pizarro.
Oh, I haven't
like
seen
I said,
it.
Randy returning with an RKO to cost Cody the belt has history.
Oh, I see
a
it now.
storyline and a shock factor to outshot Cody losing. Cody can win
Shock
at
factor's out the
SummerSlam.
window, man.
Why does there have to be a guy? There doesn't. Roman doing just fine.
Yeah.
Usos can cost.
Yeah, it could be that Cody American loser. Fuck, Jesus.
Yeah, they should just never have
I don't
Roman
know.
lose because he's doing just fine.
But this story is such a good story. I would say that. By the way, I think I want Pacharo with the mask on saying it. Like I want the you know the picture of Pacharo where he's like this. He's looking like you can see his chin to his head, and he's like this. And it's but he's got the mask on, and then you put "Where's Joe?" Like I feel like that would be a little bit better. But this is him without it on, which
I just have to say, like, yeah, it is a really good story, but you can still continue the story without the champion.
Donated $50.
Oh,
I'm gonna take my dick out because you donated $50. You donated $50, motherfucker, boy. I'm a rich motherfucker.
You rich, Joe.
All right. Pacheco, you bitch.
Pacheco.
Get the fuck out.
Oh, that's it. Pacharo, did you hear that?
Oh, yeah.
Oh my
This
God.
guy, I just got here 1 minute.
You just got here 1 minute, and guess what?
All right.
Now
Joe,
you're out of
cool.
here in 1 minute. In the trash
Damn,
barrel.
he got
I wanted to
banned.
hang up on him mid-sentence. Damn it.
Homeboy got benched.
Goodbye. We're,
That was sad. Pacharo was trying his best, but he just came off
And
too much.
You
of an
are
idiot.
the weakest link.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Now, hey, real quick, guys, last question for me.
Goodbye.
I do want to ask.
go ahead. I'm sorry. Go, James. Go ahead.
Goodbye.
Yeah, y'all good. Well, just real quick, what would have more heat, good, bad, or indifferent? But there should be an answer to this question. Cody winning that Mania or Roman keeping the belt? Which is going to have more juice coming off that next night?
Well, you're going to get a loud pop with Cody, I'll tell you that, but you're probably going to get even louder booing pop for Roman. You know?
Oh no, you know what? Honestly,
see what I'm
you're
getting at with
you're risking it with the Cody losing because here's the thing. It could be massive boos, or it could just be really just like dejected and like and then it kind of the crowd at that point it will be at the end of like a 3 or 4 hour show, and you know they're getting so hyped, they're this long ass weekend, and then Cody loses and it's another Roman title defense, and it's just like and you might have a deflated pop. You know, people will still be booing, but it won't be as I don't think it will be as loud as you're expecting, Mustafa.
I wonder if, and I'm actually trying to compare the two. Let's just say, you know, Cody loses at Mania, the way the crowd's going to react. Who's gonna, as far as the difference between when Sammy lost and the Montreal crowd, just all the air got sucked out of the room. I wonder what's going to feel even worse, that or the Mania loss if Cody were to, you know, let Roman go over, basically.
I think this because then it's like everybody knows, oh wow, so nobody's taking the title off of Roman for like a while.
And then it only justify all the marks again. Going, that's why Sammy should have went over.
Hey, what's up? I have a question. What do you all think will be the surprise legends that show up at WrestleMania? The Rock? Hogan? Also, do you think they will try to make Night 2 better this year since it was the worst of the 2 nights last year?
That's a great question as far as what night is going to be the best.
Yeah.
I would say
the Great Khali's coming back, man.
If they ever bring the Rock,
He's gonna
if they ever bring the Rock
the
back,
title.
This is the
He's gonna be
Great
the
Khali.
game changer in the main event.
They'll bring back Nydia and Jamie Noble from the trailer park and put them in a film. I don't know.
He's the new tribal chief. Like Roman has to start taking orders from him. He's like scared of him.
Yeah, like Jamie Noble will be like the Joe Dirt.
You are stooge.
This is the Great Khali. I eat poopy. Poo-poo.
That was that donation. The first time I heard that made me laugh so fucking hard. I almost vomited.
I don't.
oh my god! Do you remember when Great Khali?
Somebody paid him to fucking say that. I don't remember who, but
Remember Great Khali in the longest yard? Great Khali in the longest yard is like, no, I do not have to stab you.
I'm surprised they even got him to speak English. All he could say in the fucking All he could say in the WWE was "Stooge."
Basically.
Oh man, but yeah, dude. I mean, honestly, for me, based upon what I'm seeing, as far as like the match card, because we already know that apparently the night one's going to open up with Cena and Theory, and allegedly end with Charlotte and Rhea. If that's the case, then I mean, again, night one could be, as far as like work rate,
Bullfrog is a moron.
Scissor me, Joe!
It's not WrestleMania week without the Cronin crew. Times are tough, but you make them better.
Dip
I leave
Pendex.
us to make sure you can stream this week.
Thank you, sir. Dip, thank you. Eat all the ass you can, man. I won't be able to stream from JCS until Monday, but I will be able to stream on this channel and Evil Spectrum 3. So make sure you're on both of those, and make sure you're a patron for at least $1 a month on Patreon. You get all the alerts, and you follow me on Twitter at MetaWorldOnline on Twitter.
Is this like the fourth time that you've had to deal with a strike before WrestleMania?
Yeah, this has got to be at least the third time. It's seemingly.
So who do you think that there's somebody who's just actively waiting every WrestleMania period for this shit?
I don't know. It's weird though. It is weird, but it's been going on forever. 10 years.
It is freaking weird.
Speaking of eating, I'm curious whether or not I should get wings or pizza or something while watching Mania. I'm deciding which, either or.
Oh man.
You know what? I would just don't get anything for night one, but get it for night two. Because night one, night one isn't really the real WrestleMania main event shit. That's kind of like the first.
Night one seems like a sandwich and the chips kind of night.
It's like almost a pre-show.
Yeah, exactly.
It's still getting an appetizer, if you will.
Have they confirmed or not if the tag team championship match is happening at night one?
I hope it's night two, actually.
Yes, second one.
I think it should be the main event of night one, but I know they're saying.
I mean, they want the women's. They want one of the women's matches to be for night one, and I get it. Again, it's even hard enough that again, we have the two women's titles, and again, you want to feature them because you want to pay homage to the women, but it's like, unless if that storyline is strong, I can care less. I want strong story.
Last year they said they were going to have Ronda and Charlotte main event, and then they didn't. They had Stone Cold and Kevin Owens.
Right, because that was a last minute thing, and originally that's what it was. But I think this is sort of kind of like I guess a nod to Charlotte. So okay, we screwed you last year, we'll give it to you this year.
Wasn't much of a last minute thing because they already had it planned out. We all knew it was going to happen.
Well, I mean, no, they had a plan, but again, Austin could have just said, "Let me think about it." So we don't know exactly when he did say yes. So that won't probably come out until Les Austin says something. So
they weren't going to build up to it the whole fucking month or two and then have it be like, "Nah, I just came out here to say, hell yeah," and then that would have been.
He pulled an Ambrose.
They had that planned out from months.
Do you
ahead.
remember Do you remember that last year we were talking about how there was a potential Stone Cold was going to do Saudi? And then Stone Cold was going to come back at WrestleMania. So now we know that that's the one downer thing that's happened. After a year, we didn't get Austin again. We thought we would get him again, but I mean, fuck it. But
I was going to Saudi, but they fucking threatened to behead me because I wanted to drink beer.
They threatened to behead me, and I said, "What? You tall-head son of a bitch! I ain't going to Saudi Arabia to suck Osama bin Laden. The fact of the matter is, I ain't leaving nowhere. I ain't wrestling nowhere that ain't Texas because Stone Cold said so. And if I have to go to Saudi Arabia, I will
drive nowhere.
whoop their ass.
And I don't know how to get to Saudi Arabia.
I don't know how to get to Saudi Arabia, but I do know how to beat the shit out of a towel-headed son of a bitch."
What?
All right, Austin. Whoa. All right, Stone Cold.
Now
you can't say that anymore.
Why do you sound like Vince when he was the commentator? Oh my, okay, Stone Cold.
Because here's the fact of the matter, Sonny, you stupid son of a bitch. Just like Jim Ross's cancer in his leg that's tearing apart his life, or his shitty luck with his damn wife, I am going to make your life a living hell because I can.
All right, Steve.
So if I could butt in, Mr. Austin, you realize that again at last year's WrestleMania, right before they even announced you, they could barely sell it out. Then they got some ticket sales sold up, but about
Well,
maybe 2 weeks
let me
before
tell
the
you
event-
something about this. If Bobby Lashley was in the damn main event of WrestleMania, they'd call it Mania. That's what they'd call it. That's what
What did
they'd
you
call
call
it. You heard me. What? You heard what I
What'd you
said.
call it?
You heard what I said. Blank it out all
man,
you
you
want.
didn't just
Go
say that.
ahead and blank it out.
Oh, he did not just say that.
I have to get rid of him. You cannot say that. I'm sorry.
And this, I
Steve.
mean, this is a legend like Stone Cold. You'd never think he would say something.
Why you gotta
I-
make fun of Booker T like that? What's wrong with
I
you,
hope we
man?
dump. Please tell me they dumped out of that. I mean, let's just make sure. I don't.
That's no good, man. I'm gonna bring
Well,
you back to
let
that
me-
grocery store and beat you up, man.
Idiot.
Man, Stone
That's
Cold
what
used
they'd
to say
call
that
it.
Oh,
shit to
thank
me
God.
back then, man.
Thank God we missed it. I remember when Stone Cold called the sex line. He didn't really get a
Sucky
blowjob.
ducky, fag, quack.
Oh,
Wow.
Goodbye.
Wow. Too much.
Goodbye.
Too much. Hello, you got mail. Goodbye.
well, you got bisexual. Anyway, listen, I do have to get rolling.
Yes, skedaddle, everybody.
I have to skedaddle. I have to be up early. But this was an amazing, fun time for me. I've had a bad week. Obviously, you guys have made it a lot brighter. And you guys did great on Monetize This, by the way. That could have been really bad. And it was actually pretty good. But let's remember this clip.
Are you sure?
I want you. I want you to gobble my fucking diaper.
Gobble my
Boston accent.
I don't think that's possible. I don't think it'll chew.
I want you to choke on my fucking diaper.
Mavka.
Tell her you wanted to choke on your turd.
Yeah, I think
choke
that's
on
more
a
likely.
I want you to eat through the center of my diaper so one of my poopers falls out in your mouth.
That sounds pretty crazy. Oh, wow.
So one of my poopers falls out in your mouth, bro.
And then you say something about your nuggets.
Pete Welsh is grossed out.
So one of my poopers falls out in your mouth.
So
Don't
one
you-
of my
don't you say
poopers
something-
falls out. I want you to eat through the center of my diaper so one of my poopers falls out in your mouth.
Oh no!
That sounds pretty crazy. Oh, wow. Have you ever done that before?
Just one. I just want you to eat one of my nuggets.
That does sound incredible.
You raised a piece of shit.
So,
Question is who answers Cena's open challenge for U.S. title on Raw, beats him and Cena leaves? NXT guy like Breakker? Jay White? LA Knight? Theory? Now that Kaufman is in, can they please induct Iron Mike Sharp to the Hall? Pacharo
Do you think that really fart? Thanks for the $1. Do you think that really would hurt him though, man? Can you imagine that Theory loses to Cena, then Cena comes out?
Well,
the
first of all,
next
that's
night?
that's just not gonna happen. Cena's gonna do the job and fly back home,
I agree. Absolutely agree.
or fly back to the movie set, whatever he's got to do. Because that's why
Yeah.
they put the match on first, so he can get the hell up out of the building fast.
Put those women's clothes back on, and get back out there,
Wouldn't it be
Hey
funny
man,
if John,
heels.
if John just
He's doing a
buries
heel
him?
turn.
Yeah, I hope nobody's eating right now. That's a good point.
What if we get a WrestleMania? What if we get a WrestleMania 9 ending with the main event, and
Ooh.
John
Oh,
Cena just
God.
comes out and beats Roman?
But he's
That's true.
got to wear like the spandex and the cowboy boots and the bandana, that whole nine.
Also, Rojas, I mean, maybe, what are you doing? Maybe we'll hook up Wednesday or Thursday, too. Besides wrestling, we can talk our Picard, something like that.
Yeah, you want to get a hotel room?
I'll
Fuck.
text you. No, not that, you fucking cocksucker. I practically
Maybe
raised
we'll
you.
hook up.
But did you watch 6, though? I don't want to say anything here because people might not have seen stuff and they don't care. But, I mean, did you see...
I waited for a few episodes to come out so I can binge them.
Oh, wait, so you
So I
haven't
th-
seen 6 yet?
I haven't seen 6 and 5, so I'm gonna
Okay.
watch. I'm gonna watch them when 7 comes out, so I can do 5, 6, and 7. Then the Red Letter Media review will be out for those episodes probably the next day.
How much
'cause that's-
TNG did you watch? Like, how much do you know TNG? Did you watch all
I
of it?
probably
or-
watched. In total, I've probably watched 35 to 40% of TNG. But if you try to ask me questions on them,
Yeah.
I will probably fail them.
Okay. I only say that because I just think, like, it will be very, for people that watch the whole series more than once, and certainly for people that watch it a lot, like, bro, this season's going to explode your head. Like, your eyeballs are going to blow up. Like,
For someone
your
who's
head's gonna
not
come
that
off.
familiar with it, I do think this season is it's good television. It's very
I'm
good
telling
television.
you, like, I am telling you right now out there, if you watched TNG back in the day and you liked it, and, like, I'm telling you, your fucking head's going to explode.
Yeah, and you know what? Joe was right. I was wrong. Season 3 was an improvement from season 1 and 2. And Leah owes him a big apology.
How about that? And I had to buy her a book. Remember, we had to buy her a fucking book to get her to watch Picard season 3. And we're on. What are we on? Episode 7 is coming up, right?
Yeah, and does she like it?
Oh yeah, she likes it. I mean, does she
like what they've done with 7 of 9? Because I know that was one of her bigger complaints.
I don't think she loves her this season, but I think she's better. It's better. We just did a review of the first 6 episodes and we put it up, and she mentioned some of that stuff there.
Ladies and gentlemen, Joselito has appeared amongst us in the Discord.
What the fuck is that?
Who's that?
That's Joselito. You don't know who Joselito is?
No.
Now we got a puppet guy in the fucking community.
I know that he's muted permanently for some reason.
Joselito is a famous comedian within the northeast part of the United States.
Is that why he's muted? Permanently muted?
Permanently muted.
He must have done something bad at some point.
Pacharo trying to get onto the show.
You think so? I'm telling you, bro. Heads will
His
explode.
other personality is a puppet.
I can tell you with 100% certainty that your head will explode. I'm telling you.
From Picard?
Picard, season 3. Your head is going to explode.
Well, don't try. Can I just ask you to not spoil it for one of your thumbnails of your video with like fucking...
No, I'm not spoiling it.
I just see like your weird video thumbnails of like Picard having
dude,
7 heads and shit.
No, you've got to. I'm telling you, you better watch, because you are going to get spoiled if you're on social media. Because there's already stuff. The fact that you haven't seen 5 yet, but then again, you're only like a casual TNG fan. I feel like, because you've only seen like half of it. So.
Yeah, I don't have it. I don't have it fucking like all over my feed, And plus, I don't use Twitter or Facebook or Instagram or Snapchat. I'm just on YouTube.
Yeah. So
strolling around or
you will. Sites. I see. I grew up with it as a little kid. I watched it a million times, and me and Leah go to bed to it every night. Me and Leah go to bed. We've been going to bed to TNG for years now, even though we've watched it together several times for our whole lives and our dads and everything. So I mean, dude, there's a lot of shit. So I'm telling you, man, if you're somebody like that, fucking Luke Rojas. I can't wait to talk. I can't wait till it's all over and we can talk about it, because I
like that out of contest. Oh fuck, Luke Rojas.
Like oh fuck. Oh my god. Oh my god. Terry Metalis is God.
And CM Punk can eat a cock.
Eat a cock, CM Punk.
Nobody believes you.
Nobody believes you. WrestleMania is coming up. Good night, everybody. And Star Trek Picard Season 3. It's not really like Season 3. It's like the 5th Star Trek The Next Generation movie. Star Trek Picard streaming now on Paramount+. Check it out on Paramount+. If you were ever a TNG Star Trek fan, you will enjoy it. It gets better every episode, usually, in my opinion. I'm plugging the fuck out of it because it deserves it. Check it out. Trish Stratus, beautiful looking hot tonight. I'm going to give Raw a 6 out of 10. Give your rating in the chat if you want. And leave a like on your way out, because we're close to 100 likes on the backup channel, which is pretty cool, man. That's not bad for an impromptu, oh shit, I got to go live on my backup channel. Spectral Citizen, thank you, man. Thank you, guys. Sorry that we don't have memberships over here. You don't carry over from JCS. We'll be back on JCS next week around Monday probably. So that's good. But we will continue this week to be on this channel and maybe a little on Evil Spectrum 3. But if you're a patron, you'll get all the alerts on patreon.com/Joe Cronin Show. Download the Patreon app on your phone and you'll have access to it. And cheers, man. Good night. That's all I'll say. And I want to thank D. Welsh for being the top dog tonight at $200. Casey is Raw the other night. D. Welsh, dude, D. Welsh was a massive help, bro, tonight. Thanks to everybody who donated to try to help me out with my weird troubles that I have. That was massively helpful. That was very nice of you guys. I had what a bad day, man. Turn good from you. Oh, man. Don't you cry. What am I, a grown man? Debe's Pet Porcupine. Dippin' Dicks. D. Welsh. Fart. Cody American Loser. Rotten Hell Kevin Patrick donated $1.10. Neo-Marxist Rubik's Cube. That's fucking hilarious. The Blue is Off the Roast. Sasha's Mouthblood. Wazam. Casey is Raw. And everybody else, Tim Drake dropped $69 as well. Shout out to Tim Drake. And
choose WrestleMania.
All you crazy bastards for getting crazy with me tonight. We'll see you tomorrow. See you tomorrow.
New job and he's in the dough. Donating all the money to Joe Cronin Show. D. Wells is ready to drop the bomb. You better ready, he gonna drop the bomb. Yeah, you sexy motherfucker.
Cat.
White people. I'm white and I'm sick of me. I'm sick of that. I'm sick of Trump. I'm sick of just everybody's so sick in this country, and I'm sick of it. I'm drunk as shit.
Go on. What makes you so sick of people like us and Trump? I mean, yeah, he's a fucked up person. But what makes you so sick of him?
I'm just sick of everybody. I'm sick of me. I'm sick of cats. Cats. Why do they rip the shit out of everything? My goddamn apartment is just all fucked up because my neighbor's cat is a little... Oh, it pisses on everything. It just scrapes the windows. And I'm sitting here with my dick in my hand.
So you're pissed off at the world. You don't like cats. So are the cats yours, or they're your neighbors and they just get in your house?
No, I don't
and
like
rip
it.
Shit up?
They're not even my cats. It's nothing is my problem. It just is there. It just is there. Have you ever... There's this guy... I just don't like my room. I don't like my house. I'm holding my dick right now, and I don't like my dick.
What?
I hate my dick. It's 7 inches. It's pretty good. But it's fucking weird to me. Don't like it. It's curving. Stop that. Stop it.
Is it hard?
It's almost hard. It's like that. I can shake it around and it's thick hard, but it's not fully hard, but it's almost there. I mean, you might get me there. Yeah, you want to... I want to be punched in the face and beaten.
I would love to abuse you and fuck you up and punch you in your fucking face.
Oh my God. Would you fucking love if you just beat the shit?
Dick is in your hands.
Oh my God. I want you to call me my brother. I want you to beat me and call me Drew.
I would beat you and call you fucking Drew. Drew must be a fucking loser and deserve to get his ass beat all the time, and that's who you are. I would beat you, punch you in your face, and say you're nobody but Drew. Are you Drew?
Oh my God, yeah. Fucking beat my fucking big Drew lips off my big fucking Drew lips. I want you to derail my cock.
'Cause it's worth nothing.
It's fucking...
You pretty much don't even need a fucking cock, Drew.
I don't need a fucking cock. I want you to fucking beat the shit out of me like I'm Joey Janela.
No, I'm gonna beat your fucking face and I'm gonna beat and stomp on your fucking dick. Drew. Fucking loser Drew with a cock that you don't even fucking need. I'm gonna punch you in your fucking face. I'm gonna blow up your fucking lips. You're gonna be bruised and have black fucking eyes, a bloody fucking nose, and a wrecked fucking dick, Drew.
Oh yeah, fucking do what fucking God should have done to me. Do what God should have done to me. Beat the fuck out of my meat lips.
He should have. God should have done it himself, but that leaves me to do it. Just beat the fucking shit out of you, beat you to a fucking pulp, blow up your fucking lips, have blood every fucking where, Drew.
Oh my God, I'm gonna fucking. I'm about to come. I'm not gonna come yet, but I'm gonna do my fucking thing. I'm gonna do my thing. So I'm gonna do my thing. Do my thing.
Do your thing. Do your fucking thing. Beat the shit out of your fucking dick, Drew, you fucking loser. Beating the shit out of your fucking ugly face.
Oh, I'm fucking. Oh my God, this is so weird. I'm so fucking fucked up from this. My big fat meat lip face. I should have been fucking called a dog when I was 7. Fucking, I should have been thrown in a pool when I was 22.
I'm calling you a fucking dog now, and I could still push you in the fucking pool and hold your head under the water. Watch your face and flailing arms. You're fucking loser, Drew.
Drown me in the fucking pool. Drown me in the fucking pool. Drown me in the fucking pool.
I'm gonna hold your head under. I'm not gonna let you up. Flailing your arms, your eyes all wide, face puffed up.
Yeah, fuck me up. Fuck me up.
I'm going to fuck you up because you're a fucking waste. You're useless. Just trip you and push you in the fucking pool and hold you under. Hold you there, you drunk fucking coward. Lostness of life.
Fucking mess with my whole fucking life. I want you to fucking pour cocaine on my dick and snort it, and then I want you to smash a banana over peel a fucking banana slowly in front of me and then smash it up my nose so I can't breathe.
You shouldn't be able to breathe. I mean, all you're gonna smell is the fucking rancid banana up your fucking nose, pouring cocaine over your dick and inside your pee hole. I'll hold open your pee hole and pour coke right inside your fucking useless waste of a fucking dick. You're a fucking loser, Drew.
Fuck it, I'm a loser. I want me and you to fucking go to fucking. I want me and you to go to JD's house, and I want my friend JD. I want him to have to watch me fuck you, and you fuck me and break us both in half. Me and JD. I want you to break me and JD in the fucking pieces together because I've always wanted to fuck him and he won't fuck me. I want you to do that to both of us.
You deserve it for wanting to fuck your friend JD. You both deserve to be broken into fucking pieces. I'll rip your arms off, rip your legs off, and break you in fucking half. You both are fucking losers and you deserve each other. Breaking you both into pieces, pulling your arms out of your fucking sockets, ripping your fucking legs off, and ripping your fucking dicks off, and shoving them down your fucking throat, balls and all. You both pieces of shit.